I'd like to welcome you back to a second episode of Hard Mod Systems. This is just another talking head video to talk about some of the parts and pieces of equipment I've picked up and projects that I'm looking forward to working on and sharing with you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's talk about some of the equipment. Okay, so as far as equipment, right now we're using an Elgato Facecam, just the basic one. I've enjoyed using it. It works very well. I use it for Zoom meetings, and it's the starting camera. I will invest more as I have the budget to do so, but for right now I'm really happy with it. As you can see, it's the Blue Yeti microphone. Really happy with it. A lot of people say that they find my voice comes through very nicely on it. The personal system I'm running right now is in the Entho dual system case, the 700 I do believe. So it's running two systems. I have a capture system which has got a 5600G. It's using the Elgato 4K 60 Pro capture card. I'm really happy with it so far. And my main system that I use all the time is a 5600X. I've got a 5800X3D ready to go for it. It just hasn't been installed. An EVGA for the win, 3080. Dual AIOs, one for each system. And I'm really happy with it. I'm using the Elgato green screen. It's easy to move around, easy to set up, and it's only problem that I can find so far is maybe it's a little bit narrow, but it works fairly well. And like I say, the portability is just awesome, so it can move from my upstairs area down to my basement area. Now in the basement, things I really want to get into and do more of is streaming, building, repairing, and modifying computers. And it's going to take more cameras than just one. I've watched a lot of different people's YouTubes and streams, and it's always better when you can give people a better view or multiple views. So one of the first things we're going to do downstairs after we clean up a little bit is get some brackets and hardware mounted. Right now I'm just going to be going with some Celine's and KDD camera mounts. One to hang down from the ceiling overhead of my mobile rolling cart that I like to work on. Probably do an over-the-shoulder cam on a tripod behind me. And of course the head-on from the computer. For that I'm gonna have to use something a little different to capture with, so we're gonna go with the Camlink Pro Elgato. It's got 4 HDMI inputs, so I'm hoping it'll work very well for it. Things that I'm not sure about yet though are if I can use some adapters. Yes, adapters, dreaded adapters. And two of them that I'll need are USB-C to HDMI. I have no idea if they're going to work, but it's what I need to run two of the Logitech StreamCams Plus. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so hopefully those adapters work and I'm able to get away with it. If not, there is a backup plan. I picked up a pair of USB-C controller cards. And if we have to use multiple PCs for the capture, that's fine. I'll just pass their signals through the Camlink Pro and carry on. I've got a surplus of older, seldom used systems in the basement, so other than the excessive hydro or power usage, it should work out very well. The last camera we're going to give a shot with the Razer Kaio mixed reviews that I've seen on it, but I like the fact it has the built-in light, and it should hopefully work for the top view down. And the last little piece of equipment we picked up is a Stream Deck. Just the 15 button to start with. It should give me more than enough keys to work with, and the nice thing about the Elgato Stream Decks, you can have more than one and they'll work very well together. I'm not an expert on video or audio equipment, so it's going to take time and effort to learn more about them. Biggest thing I find though is just getting off your butt and trying things out and seeing how it'll work. I bought Blue Yeti microphone, but it's big and it's cumbersome, so I picked up a lapel mic. It's not an expensive one, it's a USB one, so we'll see. I didn't spend a lot on it, but hopefully it'll do the job, and if not, we'll upgrade that down the road. I'd love to go wireless, but yeah, they can get pretty pricey pretty quick, especially when you start buying the things that other people recommend. So we'll just have to see where it leads, and if it's worthwhile to invest more into it. So yeah, that's the basics of where we're going to start from, is building a proper environment with the right equipment, or some of the right equipment, to get started. I have so many different projects, some that have been started, some have been just purchased the parts for and sit there waiting. Just as a highlight or a preview, I've got my first custom water-cooled system. That'll be a MSI EK water-cooled motherboard with a 6900 XT EK water-blocked XFX graphics card, dual 360 rads, and we're using a water block. It's made for a totally different case, but so far I've got it dry fitted and it should work, so it should give me the ability to run the D5 pump and have somewhat of a reservoir for the system. It's put together on a Cooler Master open air frame right now, but when we get closer to doing some of those things, we'll talk more about it. I've got an antique radio cabinet that I want to build a PC in, a desktop one, which I've wanted to do for a long time. I've always wanted to build in an ammo crate, and I actually have a 3D printer, and I hopefully can make some interesting add-ons for that through 3D printing, and that's something I have lots to learn on yet. And yeah, so many projects I'm looking forward on sharing with you guys, and I look forward to producing some slightly different content in the next video, where we're going to get into the basement and start getting it ready to make some interesting content for you guys to watch. So thanks again. Please like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell notification, and we can continue to grow and learn and produce interesting content for you guys to tune into. So thanks again.